Hey everyone, and welcome back, or welcome into Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we are excited to bring you round one coverage of Out of the Box Gaming, or excuse me, of Uncharted Realms' Armory Blitz. Wow, I almost did my Sunday spiel when we cover Out of the Box Gaming's events, but no, this is Uncharted Realms' It's Friday night Armory Blitz. It's Friday, so you know it's 6 rounds of Blitz. Woo! Boy, that shows you how long a week it's been for me. Oh, look at the brand new card here out of Aberfest. Bingo! When Bingo hits a hero, they reveal a card from their hand. If an attack action card is revealed this way, gains go again. If non-attack action card is revealed, they draw a card. Zachary has no cards to reveal, so nothing's gained. Okay, that's then just Arsenal's back. We're coming in here, seeing the back end of Kenneth's turn one. He was our turn one player. It goes into Zachary after that. So we got 20-19. Kenneth sneaks a point of damage across with the Ira, but he's staring down a nice ice freezy hero, trying to cool things back off. Is Zachary on the old him? So I hope you're having a good week. If you're enjoying yourselves, let me know. Hit that like button if you're having a good time, or if you're looking ready to have a good time, because I know I am excited. I absolutely love when it gets to come in here, watch awesome flesh and blood action for you, and it just makes my day. So Zachary here with his turn one. He's our tempo player here. The camera's a little bit awkward. So sorry about the views there on your right, but that means that the production value of the card bot is going to be real good. The card bot, pretty pricey nowadays. You know, it takes a takes a solid 3 square meals a day. No, I'm messing. Yeah, streamers to be named, firing away with that. So Zachary, Endless Winter, as you see, you could just take a look to your left of your screen. We like to showcase that. It brings up the cards, attack, power, defenses. You can follow all of the flesh and blood action, either by listening or by following display. I will say I got a face for radio, so anywho's a face for radio and a voice for silent movies. Anywho's, I'm glad that joke's gonna fall on just the bots here. Kenneth says, my turn. It just looks like E-Strike for 7 is what Kenneth said. He did not have any blues for 0 he wanted to get in there to try to chip away with the Ira. Just says, I'll come out with a little meaty attack, try to go above right there, see if he can't pick off a card. Zachary says he crowns and then block 6. Kenneth says, all right, fair enough. And we got a long drawn out game ready for you guys. This does look like a fatigue Oldham. Oh, fatigue Oldham. So Zachary's game plan here is going to be mainly coming in with Iced Winter's Whale, trying to generate those Frostbite tokens on hit. Kenneth, no block in there, gonna go ahead and take 4 and a Frostbite. That'll send him down to 14 as he gets a blue dice as the token. That's pretty thematic right there. Not too shabby, but Kenneth did say if this game looks to be too drawn out, he's gonna call it a day. So this round of tournaments, but we still have one of our nice West Coast Californians still in or not. Oh, Bingo, another Bingo was the card O. As Kenneth comes in there for 6 +1 from the Ira ability. Bingo's pretty decent. Potentially, it definitely makes your opponent make a choice. The only downside is that if you don't have either an attack action card or a non-attack action card in your hands, you just reveal whatever that is, instant or reaction, and your opponent gets nothing. Zachary here says no blocks on that on the Bingo, and will reveal a defense reaction, and Kenneth will get no value. Kenneth says, I got the Razor's reflex to give that go again. All right, sorry about that. Just talking some admin things. Kenneth is gonna pump up to 9 that bingo. +1 from the Ira, +3 from the Razor's reflex. Zachary says, oh no. He wants the crown to save at least a little bit of damage here. Zachary might also be looking for an Oldhim, an Earth card here for Oldhim's ability. Will not be able to add blocks, Zachary will, but we do know he has the a defense reaction in hand. A little bit of offset on their movement. If you're seeing a little bit of pop, don't worry, guys. We'll fix that in between the rounds on the display. It is covering over a little bit. I see it. Don't you worry. So Zachary here, he may not want to. He may not want to play the defense reaction out, though. He seemed okay to take the damage initially, so he's technically still at 18, I believe. Kenneth's at 14. Zachary is at 18 at the moment. And we'll get those life totals updated there. 14 for Zachary. Or excuse me, 14 for Kenneth, 18 for Zachary. So I meant to say as we're staring down this 9 on the bingo, but it is blocked by 1. And Zachary says staunch response for 5. So blocking 6, taking 3. That'll put Zachary down to 15. 15 to 14. Zachary had nothing left in hand to reveal. So Stoonie Wootenhog. Oh, hold on. Or maybe not. We may have forgotten the reveal. Stony Wootenhog. Kenneth may have forgotten it on the second one. Oh, well. Stony Wootenhog, though, woo-woo-skadoot, is what I like to say. When it's offended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, it has +1, which is pretty decent. Zachary says, I'll use one of the floating into the shield, plus a card from hand. That puts Stony Wootenhog up to 7. And Kenneth will find his mask trigger there, draws a card, gets a free arsenal. Hot damn! Up my resources per turn. Don't mind if I do, says Kenneth. Oh, hello. One second here. Oh boy. Give me a second here. Things be going crazy. It's okay. So I'll keep commenting on it. We got Total Radio production value at all times here. So you know we like to have a good time. But I will say that on Zachary's turn there, didn't have much to do. Just arsenals and moves on his own. And he's staring down a Kadaji. And so the crown blocked it. Then we had the E-Strike go again for 6 coming in from Kenneth here as a second. That leaves him 1 card in hand, 1 in arsenal with a 2 resources floating. He had Goliath Gauntlets there that he also popped earlier, but he did not pop Hardened Crosshaft. So we may see a flying kick coming across. That would be a flying kick for 9. Now Hardened Crosshaft's again still there. Ooh, Zachary says, take 6 on the E-Strike. That puts him down to 8. Oh, Command and Conquer for 8. Wasn't a flying kick at all. It was just as good, though. Command and Conquer. Now, no arsenal left for Zachary here, but this is the lethal attack. Will require a response. Now, there is block available left on the equipment. One sec here. Let me, I gotta fix an admin issue real quick, and we'll come at you there. All right, here we go. I'm back at you. Sorry about this, fellas. Awakening is what Zachary wanted to do at the end of his turn. Sitting down at 3 life. Oh, oh boy. We'll get the life totals. Actually, I'll get it sent to. Let me actually get it back on the live screen for you. Sorry about there, Henrik. If you're still watching with it. Oh, you might not be. Let me get the display going back. How's that look? There we go. There we go. We solved it. Sorry, Henrik. If you're still with me, that's okay. Professionals, nothing but the best over here. All right, so Kenneth finishes up his turn. Arsenal card draws up. This is on the back of Zachary's Awakening. He's got, I believe it's a 11 seismic surge tokens, which is going to be Oaken Old for free. That is going to be double fused with the pulse. So that is going to be dominate +2, and if it hits a hero, put 2 random cards from the hand on the bottom of your deck. Kenneth says mask, torn a tip up from the hand to block, and a sink below to block up 9. Yep, the pulse is in the hand there from Zachary. Look at that, all blocked out. Not too shabby there from Kenneth. That keeps him 3 cards in the hand. He did lose his mask though, but he's got his hardened cross trap still available for future turns, for flying kicks or other command and conquers. And right now, Ira seems dominating. Kenneth is playing with his, as he points out, his anti-Oldhim mat. He writes down all of the Oldhim people he plays against. Just plays against, not necessarily beats, just plays against. So he can despise them later, so to speak. Or maybe not as harsh as that. We got Kadachi for 1 crown of seeds. Did we have a crown of seeds? I don't see a pitch there. Oh, the spring tunic. I'm sorry. Leg tap. That's a blue one, though, is what he said. So 2 go again. Zachary sinks it. Oh, man, that sink blow. Maybe we would have kept that, because that's a snatch for 4 on hit draw. Snapdragon Stealers can get that go again if Kenneth wants to send it blind. He's got the hardened cross traps. I would say risk it. Zachary's still sitting on 3 cards in hand. Kenneth's real happy to take a card or 2. And be very happy to take some equipment here. And he might, Kenneth in a dominating kind of position here. Very healthy. He can definitely use his life total as a resource if he eats up some Winter's Whales, even with the Frostbite token. So it is looking bad news bears for our guardian Santa Claus here. Zachary considers how he wants to navigate blocking. He's got 1 block left on his Crater Fist, a block left on his boots because he's got the Iron Rot leggings. He's got 1 on the Spring Tunic, so he still has 3 block available. Zachary pitches for the shield, the boots, and the Crater Fist gets his last block in there. So I stand corrected. That was Iron Hide boots, not Iron Rod leggings. Iron Hide. So Zachary was able to block the 4 there. And kept himself healthy. But Kenneth gets a lot of equipment. Got a lot of equipment there. Not quite to get the spring tunic. Kenneth says he went to deep blue and realized he doesn't have it. He's got the cross straps. Oh no. Oh, that's bad news bears territory itself. Stony Wootenhog, Woot Woot Skidoo goes underneath. As Kenneth just pushes the point for 4. Oh man, that tells me that he has no zero cost in his hand. Oh, that's a bit rough there, Kenneth. He may have a Razor's Reflex here, though. He can also Snapdragons this, to be fair. This could be Zachary's chance. He needs Kenneth to Nambo out. Kenneth Snapdragons the push the point on reactions here. At Zachary will do an Ice and Earth reaction. So Kenneth will have to put 1 from hand back on top. And Kenneth will block 2. That leaves him 1. Oh, nope, he'll take 1. So 4. Zachary blocks 3 plus the Earth reaction. I'm not sure why he ticked his here. Oh, he didn't. He just represented he's got 1 available. He does. He has 1 block available on Hold'em. He will crown, pitching a yellow pummel. So 2 block right now represented in prevention effects. This is the last card in hand here for Kenneth. The Heart and Cross Trap coming in clutch. I like that better than the deep blue there, Kenneth. Even though Kenneth loves, would have loved to have the deep blue, is what he said. But Heart and Cross Trap actually way better staring down Oldham Ice reaction. Zachary will throw out 5, 6 block, take 1, fall to 2. And then go to his turn. Will Arsenal and pass. And the slow chip away is real. Kenneth, slowly but surely getting there. Chipping away 1 a turn. Kenneth checks in his graveyard, seeing, okay, is this fatigue strategy having a lot of reds gone? A lot, as Kenneth says himself, a lot of firepower already used up. As both CNCs, both E-Strikes, they push the point now. We know a Razor's Reflex and 2 bingos, all red. So something to keep in mind there. Zachary does have a solid chance here to stabilize. But Kenneth's going to try to chip away. I like the Kodachi game plan. That's Ira's bread and butter. Zachary says shield for the first one. Kenneth, no hesitation, Kodachi for 2. Zachary says, you know what? You need to pay 2 or that will lose go again. That could hurt a little bit. Kenneth has 1 resource floating. 3 cards left in the hand. He pays the 2. That was a red though, so no floating now for Kenneth. Zachary crowns. Takes a look at his hand. Considers blocks. Kenneth would love to even get 1 here. Yeah, Zachary will take the 1. Kenneth's very happy about that. Ravenous Rabble showing red plunder run. That's 4 go again, 1 in hand here for Kenneth. Zachary maybe needs to find an ice reaction here, but he may be losing his tunic. Oh, channel blocks 3. Oh, and then reactions. Earth reaction there here for Zachary will prevent the next 2. So 1 floating here. If Kenneth now has a 0 for 3 or more attack, he can win the game right here, but doesn't have it. It's potentially the extra 2 Kenneth had to pay on that blizzard. Maybe kept Zachary still in this game. It's possible here. Zachary is just on the back foot trying to survive. It's a 3rd or 4th turn in a row of pick the tunic up, arsenal a card, and pass. Now he's eating through reds, but Kenneth just is in the fatigue zone himself. Right now it's not looking good for the Winter Man. Red plunder run is pitched for Kodachi. Ooh, that might have been Kenneth's only 0 cost there. Get that go again though. Now Kenneth takes a look. Kenneth's not too happy with how many reds he got left. Almost had a chance to just close the game out right there. You would have loved to have seen it there, but it's possible. We may see a Zachary return here. Oh, Kenneth had the sigil. Oh no. The Nambo hands now here, back to back from Ira. Oh gosh. This may be Zachary's chance. Oh gosh. Oh no. You say, Brenton, he's at 1 life though, but yes, it's possible. Zachary here though is on the fatigue game plan, and he's eating through a lot of reds. Kenneth says, you know what, I got flick flacks though, it doesn't matter. Zachary finds his own sigil up to 4. Oh man, and that is absolutely wild. We could see this match turning. This match might have turned here. Kenneth pitches that red flick flag to get the go again. Kadachi coming now for 1. And Zachary may have survived this. He may have weathered the storm. They said a cold front moved through named Ira. Or Hurricane Ira, right? I don't know. Tropical Storm Ira? Anyways. Zachary weathered it regardless. And it's very possible for Zachary to sneak out of here. Kenneth here, double red pitch. Kadachi. Oh no. Not looking good here. And that's it for Kenneth there. So another Nambo. Kenneth. Oh man. Oh boy. Zachary says, I'm going to crown right now with the floating resources. I want something better in my hands. Might be able to get some pressure started. I agree with that if he's got some discard effects. The tunic does go up to 3 at the start of Zachary's turn, and he gets to restart back into it. The round ends in 9 minutes for these fellas. For those that want to keep track of the clock there. So keep in mind, it's going to come down. It may come down to the wire here. It was so close, yet so far away. Zachary says, Command and Conquer for 6. Kenneth, Snap Block 6. Is there a pummel? Nope, no pummel as Zachary arsenals and passes the turn there. But now it looks like Kenneth's got a little bit better of a hand as we go Kadachi for 1. Players starting to speed up a little bit with the clock in mind. Anybody want to lay down bets? Anybody want to put, well, not bets necessarily. So they're looking to speed up a little bit as they get a time check there. Kadachi for 1, Kadachi for 2 after the crown blocks the first one. Place your guesses on who you think will take this. I do think Zachary's maybe weathered the storm, but now you got to ask yourself, can they beat it in time? Can they sit at a nice healthy 17? The deck is getting thin. It's actually getting thin for both players here. Zachary was forced to block a whole bunch. We got the crown for 1, and Zachary considers taking 1 there. Oh. Zachary will block all of it. Kenneth will sigil. So technically sneaks a card. Kenneth back up to a starting life total. Up to 20. Passes the turn over there to Zachary. Who misses out on a little bit of maybe damage prevention there. With the crown. But not sure Zachary really minds it too much. Did cycle out the hands. Gave him an ice card to pitch there. Kenneth took an ice. Thunder Run to start out of Arsenal. That's +3 to the next attack. Lake Tap, 7 on hit, draw a card. That'll leave 1 card left in hand there for Kenneth and a resource floating. This could be one of the other Razor's reflexes. The draw will be active for the rest of the turn for the next attack action card that hits. Henrik thinks Ira has this for sure. Maybe. Honestly, I think I'd put my money on a draw. I think that's where I would put mine on. But we'll see. If Kenneth can close it out here in the next 3 or 4 turns, well, obviously if he can close it out, he gets it. But I think Kenneth will need to close it out here in the next 3 or 4 turns. Otherwise, I think he's just going to run out of juice. We know he's got juice left because some of those those 3, you remember those 2-3 red hands back to back to back? Yeah, those will be cycling through though. But keep in mind though that there was a lot of reds stacked together again. So it's possible Kenneth nombos this out. Zachary does Earth reaction, Ice reaction. As Kenneth put that 1 card back in hand, uses the remaining resource to come in. Kadachi for 2. Zachary says, I'll take 2. Down to 2. Kenneth passes. Nothing to Arsenal there. He's still chipping away. Zachary does have a sigil left, though. As we got a Winter's Wail for Frostbite. On hit, create. Winter's Wail for 4. On hit, create a Frostbite. Kenneth will block 3, take 1, and a Frostbite. Going into his turn, trying to speed it up. 5 minutes to go. Kadachi now, a 2-for-1 attack here with go again. Not the best rate in the world. Thanks to Zachary's Winter's Wail. Always got to pay the tax man. For sure. Zachary, rinse repeats. Shield first. As can the Kadachi for 2. Ooh, gets a card out of the hand, says Zachary. Red Ravenous. That's 2 go again. Uh-oh. It's still lethal, to be fair. It is still a lethal attack. Zachary opting to go cards out of the hand instead of crowning. Interesting tech choice there. We're in the fatigue game, or we're in the fatigue mind right now. Zachary goes Winter's Wail, no frost. Kenneth says block 3, take 1. Down to 17. But no Frostbite this time. And this looks good for our Ira player. Kadachi for 1 here. Leaving 2 floating. That was a blue pitched out. Alright, rinse, repeat, shield. So we're going to kind of go into the same business here until until somebody has something. Now remember, Kenneth did have a pummel at the bottom. He did have high cost attacks. Something to keep in mind there. They should be right about now. They should be right about now. As Kenneth arsenals and passes, leaving 1 card in the hand. Now, the big thing here is Kenneth has been forced to leave a card in the hand. He's not been able to be... His deck has not agreed with him on resource-wise. We're down to 3 minutes. 3 minutes on the time. As Zachary says, you know, it's just the usual Winter's Wail, Frostbite on hit. I would have maybe liked to have seen Kenneth not block some of these, leave the cards in the hand. Oh, Zachary sigils. I think that is going to give us the draw for sure. Zachary goes up to 5. Kenneth had a great chance. Kenneth had a great chance there to end it. It was open. It was possible, but just didn't have the card. Would needed a 0 for 3 or greater. Tony Woodenhog though. So, yep, we are back on into the reds here for Kenneth. There's no floating here, so no threat of a pummel, but this is coming in for 8, +1 on the Ira, and +1 if it's defended by less than 2 non-equipment cards, which it is at the moment. Zachary blocks 6, potentially looks at Crown, considers. Blocking 6, taking 1, down to 4. Kenneth says even bigger than that. Let me see. That's a new Everfest card. A generic instant there. You can only play if he's dealt damage this turn. Opt for either reveal a card on the top of your deck. If it has power greater than the amount of damage you dealt this turn, create a Quicken token and draw a card. Oh, Kenneth is not able to oh. All right, there just had to make sure that it is not a mayor on the reveal. You do have to reveal it, even though Kenneth did not get the Quicken token. That's super rough. Unfortunate. Frostbite or Winter's Wail coming in there for 4. Kenneth blocks it up. Kadachi there for 1. Kenneth says, it looks like we're going to the draw. Kenneth hates Oldheim and the draw, so not a happy camper, so to speak. Zachary goes Oldham reaction with the pulse there that's been cycling back and forth. Now both decks were pretty thin, to be fair. They were. This was a close one, but it is going to end up drawing. All right, there. So I had to call time, and we ended up drawing. And that will do it there for round number 1. We'll catch you guys round number 2 really quick. Yeah, Kenneth just showed, all right, I'm going to block for 12 and pass the turn on that one. And that closes us out there. For round number 1, we got 2 other rounds that we got to go call time on. Oh, no, one more. And that will, and then we'll catch you guys for round number 2, so don't go anywhere. We'll come at you quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The road may be rough, you might not see the top, but winners don't quit and winners don't stop. The lead may look large, you might think that you'll fall, but winners aren't born, winners work hard. They work hard. Can't win if you don't play. The game might be dirty, but it's okay. You can't win if you don't play. You can't win if you don't play. The game might be dirty, but it's okay. You can't win if you don't play. So you better play the game. Know that your own light takes you there. Keep shining so bright and don't compare yourself to them. Yourself to them. You can't win if you don't play. The game might be dirty, but it's okay. You can't win if you don't play. So you better play the game.
This is Ice-T.
Stone Cold Steve Austin and
Matty Ice.
This is a cold call.
I convinced NFL teams to turn to cold water washing with Tide.
The NFL, your uniforms get dirty.
Tide can handle it, even in cold. Plus, if fans join in, they can save up to $150 on their energy bill.
looks like you just made the team, rookie.
Turn to cold with Tide.
And that's the bottom line.
It's got to be Tide.
Energy savings based on average when switching from hot to cold and non-HE machines.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent alongside Cheever Tweenay, and we're excited because we got a whole 6 rounds of blitz action. We're down 1 though, so 5 left, including this one. And we're a little bit through this one already, as our players wanted to run and gun on us a little bit, go out ahead of things. And so we're sitting at Kenneth as we come into this match. Kenneth at 18, Zachary at 12. He is playing the Benji for those squinting their eyes, trying to get them to focus. No, that's not your eyes. No, you don't need glasses. That's just the camera. It's okay. Not everybody upgraded out of dial-up. So, I'm messing there. Oh, that's not Zachary. I'm sorry. We'll get that name updated. I'm just reading names here. That is going to be Oscar. Oscar G. Mr. Gomez, so to speak. There we go. G with 2 dots. G with 2 dots. So it took a lot of damage. We may not be here for a while. We may be a quick one here. As Kenneth comes in for some Ravenous Rabble on his turn there after Oscar passes. Kenneth wants to fire these things away. Wants to let them go quick. Not happy with the draw in the last round. Still found table 1 though, so hey, can't complain there, can he? Ravenous Rabble shows a 4. Go again, because that's a red on top. Red snatch, actually. So Oscar will have to prepare for that with the Mask of Momentum. If Kenneth does find that, he'll have a nice 0 for 4 in his hand afterwards. Kenneth says E-Strike for 8. No go again there. Oh boy. Oscar says, I will throw some cards out and block 8. Kenneth says, okay, we'll just arsenal up. We'll draw up that snack that we know there's on top. And continue on. Oscar says, okay, time to draw myself. Let's try to keep the keep the health. I'd like to see Kenneth start laying in the Kodachis. Start pulling cards out of the hand here, but Kenneth says, all gas, no brakes. As he pitches a crane dance. Kodachi for 1, there we go. Into the Kodachis there. If you're having a good time, let me know by hitting the like button. By hitting the like button and then joining the Discord link in the description below. Come join the event and come join the Discord. Set yourself up to join events. We'd love to have you. We run 2 a week. And just hanging out. Get your opinions on new cards, new decks, new strategies. The new thing right now, flavor of the month to talk about, is the Bravo star of the show. That is Bravo. So something to keep in mind there. Supposedly it's pretty spicy. It's pretty spicy. So who knew Elemental Guardian would be good? But it is straight fire. But that's not an element. I know. Sue me. Kenneth, Kodachi, Oscar blocks both. Tornado Tempo for 5. On hit, go again. Oscar blocks 6. Kenneth passes the turn, and Oscar will draw. So Kenneth in the fatigue strategy. Then Kenneth wishing he has a Snapdragon Scaler so he could continue that chain along. But alas, will not be the case. Even bigger than that finds way into the pitch. And that's 0 cost there. It is red, snow floating for Kenneth. Nice new Everfest card. Give you some good ops and a potential to generate a Quicken token. Which is really good. Oscar says no blocks. Fall to 2. Kenneth goes bingo for bingo. So another all red hand here for Kenneth. Kenneth definitely cut a lot of blues out of the deck. I will say that. Something to keep in mind there. But this bingo comes in for 6 if it hits. The opposing hero does have to reveal a card. If it's an attack action, gains go again. If it's a non-attack action, they draws a card. In this case, though, Oscar would be pretty plus to reveal a non-attack action. But just block 6 instead. Doesn't have to worry about it. That leaves Oscar with 2 cards in the grip. 1 in arsenal there. And he will move about onto his turn. Oscar there is rocking the nice new mask. Pouncing mask. Kenneth rocking his own mask, but that is more of a momentum, which he has at the moment. Like I said, all gas, no brakes. Oscar says, I like your Everfest cards, and I'll raise you an Everfest cards. 100 wins. Kenneth says, no blocks. As Oscar now activates Mask and pops the boots, and all combo cards are going to have go again. Kenneth there obviously couldn't block the 100 wins because Benji's nice ability there. So Breeze Rider Boots here. When a ninja attack action card you control hits, you may destroy Breeze Rider Boots. If you do attack action cards with combo gain, go again this turn. So the mask there, pretty cool as well. Allows you to search up. Oh, we have an attack here for 3 that Kenneth can block. Now, Spring Tidings, that was the card search out there. All right, there. So, a couple Spring Tidings. Kenneth was able to block him out with using that equipment there. So sneaks through the 10 there. Oscar tried so hard, but got so far, but in the end, wasn't able to do it. That looked like a pretty good combo turn, though. That looks pretty good. Now, he did pop his Breeze Rider boots, and I will say most of his stuff already had go again. Don't know if that came across. Little life total updates for both of our players there. Oscar did take 1 there on the first Kodachi, so fall to 1. So we'll be at 1. 18-1 here. Kenneth in pretty good control. He did well in the last game too, just couldn't quite find the pieces necessary to close that out. As Oscar blocks 2, and he can snatch for 4. There's that snatch we saw earlier. The nice thing about not being able to block cards out of the hand is that you just have a whole bunch still to work with. Kenneth there will Arsenal pass the turn. After Oscar blocked out. Oscar here, he looks to be more of the let's set up and go. A straight combo look. He checks rough estimate cards in the deck there for him. As Oscar says, you know what, let's just Spring Tide for 2. Kenneth says, you know what? I got defense reaction in Arsenal, so that checks out for me. I'll block that up and move it along. Kenneth goes even bigger than that. Pitch. So he can come in with a leg tap for 4. Kenneth had just said it incorrectly there, so they had to correct it. But it's leg tap for 4. Go again. Oscar here, he will block 5 of it. Kenneth says, I don't need to attack. I'm just going to sigil. Oh, I guess Kenneth had taken some damage there. It goes up to 19. I'm sorry, there we didn't have the life totals. Super accurate as Oscar goes Kodachi for 1. Kenneth, no blocks, falls to 18. Kodachi for 2, no blocks, falls to 17. 2 damage chipped away there, Oscar gets. Speaking of 2, he's sitting at 2. No, he's sitting at 1. I'm sorry. We'll get that updated. It is 1 to 17. Oscar, back against the wall. On the ropes. If you enjoy yourselves, guys, let me know. Again, hit that like button. Let me know you're having a good time. Remember, we run 2 events a week, as Oscar here thinks about it. Blitz on Friday nights, and we host Out of the Box Gaming's Armor events on Sundays. So you can catch 2 Armor events a week here. Kenneth goes Plunder Run, Command and Conquer. No on-hit effects. +3. Oscar can only block 6. And so that will cover it up. Look at them apples. All right. Well, that will do it there. Too busy yapping about what we're going to do here on Sunday, but that's okay. Round 2 done. Round 2 cleaned up. That's out of the box. No, out of the box on Sunday. Oh my God. Again, shows how a reason. That's Uncharted Realms is. Friday event, round number 2. Don't go anywhere, guys. Round number 3 coming at you soon, quick, fast, in a hurry. So don't go anywhere. If you're having a good time, again, hit that like button and the subscribe so that way we can get these awesome action to you. Grinder season though. So if you're looking for that XP, come on and get it. Come on and get it. You do have to win for it, but guaranteed 6 rounds. So I think Kenneth and Oscar here wanna run a second game. We won't be here for it as we'll clean up some admin stuff in the meantime. But don't go anywhere, guys. Like I said, round 3. Round 3 will be soon.
Looking for a way to make quick cash? Making cash with DoorDash is super easy, guys. I love driving around my town, and now I can do that and get paid. Not to mention the sign-up process was so easy. Download the DoorDash driver app today to get started.
He may not want to play the Quick Reaction now, though. It seemed okay to take the damage initially, so he's technically. Things are going crazy. It's okay. So I'll keep commenting on it. You got total radio production value at all times. Hear that? Like that was a good time, but I will say that on Zachary's turn there, didn't have much to do.
So
seeping out, demons taking center stage. Spirits in the crowd, are you not entertained? This world has its way of bringing me to my knees. I don't know which way will put me back on my feet. What's best for me, my destiny. I look up and I'm scared. Oh, oh, oh. I'm in over my head, my head. But I got to go, got to find my own way through. Gotta be the light in the dim with all I do. When I hit a wall, won't wave the white. If I trip and fall, you know I'll sleep when I die.
I want to do a film for cinema.
Now,
That's a good idea.
meet the Beatles
Cameras.
in IMAX.
The boys are ready for action.
Grab front row seats for a special 1-hour presentation of one of the most iconic performances in history.
How about that, folks? Here we go. Good vibes, man.
The Beatles Get Back, the rooftop concert. Rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13. Now playing in select IMAX theaters.
Once upon a time, we were both happy. Everything was fine, then suddenly it leave. I was left behind, broken in pieces. Then you'd reappear. Sometimes we all feel a little afraid. We don't put our emotions on display. But I've gotta be strong. Try to toe the line, make you wanna stay. Asking myself why you keep going away. Don't want more goodbyes, so I've gotta say that although I've tried, sometimes we all feel a little unsure. We don't really know what we're here for. But I've got to move on. I don't wanna know if you feel it too. Your chances are all gone, and I don't need you anymore, anymore,
I swear I'll never make that same mistake. I'm always lost in my own head space. I know it's gonna make my heart ache, but only thinking what I wanna say. When I'm high, I get low, 'cause I know that I'm not with you. Let me go to where I call home, in the arms of someone I knew. You're stuck inside my head. I thought I'd left you, but all that's left is pain instead. While you're sleeping on in pieces, hoping you'd call up again. I'm trapped in a maze, made my mistakes, and it never ends. Oh, I could tell you honestly, while I'm sinking drinking in my Hennessy. Thought this was never gonna end for me, and now I'm stuck with my own company. You're stuck inside my head. I thought I left you, but all that's left is pain instead. While you're sleeping, I'm in pieces, hoping you'd call up again. I'm trapped in the maze, made my mistakes, and it never ends. When I'm high, I get low because I'm not over you. When I'm home, I'll be on my own while you're with someone new. You're stuck inside my head. I thought I left you, but all that's left is pain instead. While you're sleeping, I'm in pieces, hoping you'd call up again. Oh no, no, I'm trapped in a maze, made my mistakes, and it never ends.
Oh, there we go. Adam, I've been trying to get the mic working. What's going on? Good to see you there. Good to see you there. You're still with me there in the live stream. Just a heads up for everybody on the live stream. If you can hear me over the music, it is time already in the round, so we're just waiting on them to finish up, and then round number 3 is coming at you, so it's going to be a good one. there. It'll be fun.
At Metro by T-Mobile, we're giving you more. Right now, new and existing customers can get a free Samsung Galaxy tablet. Enjoy high-speed data on your tablet for just $15 a month when you add to an existing line. That's how Metro gives you more. More streaming and more connecting to the ones you love. With a free Samsung Galaxy tablet. Only at Metro. With rebate after 3 months of service, plus tax limited time offer in-store only. Not available in Connecticut, Rhode Island, Miami-Dade. See store for details.
Everybody
coming your way. A huge fight. Tell me about it. I love hearing about the drama. World Star. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named with Adam in chat. How you doing, Adam? I'll give a little shout out. You get the shout out. You know you do. I said I would do it. But I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm doing awesome. It's been a wonderful day. It's been a long week, but a wonderful day today. To conclude it all up with 6 rounds of blitz action is just perfecto with the Italian hand. You gotta imagine it yourselves because you can't see it. Like I said, face for radio, so we don't get me on stream there. So we got Corey and Kevin throwing it down here in round 3, and a awesome, beautiful looking card there in Corey's pitch zone. No life gained though. That's a heart. That's a heart. A man of my own. Man of my own heart. Don't play it though. The card kind of sucks, but that's okay. Here's what it is. Adam was just letting us know that they are fighting over there in the good old U of K. But that's not how that's really pronounced. I know. I'm just trying to Americanize it a little bit for him. Yeah, beef it up a little bit. I'm just messing. I'm just messing. We're coming in to watch Corey on his turn 1. Kevin will be our tempo player. Kevin says, we throw in everything in front of that, and that's exactly what you do against Dawnblade Dorinthia. You let them go first, you throw 9 to 12 on the block, and you say, okay, good luck, have fun, see you later. So, hey, can't complain there. Well done by Kevin. He's rocking the Kasai Sabers. The new Kasai specialization's been pretty decent, and I'm real sad today because I didn't get to see the new Bravo because it is adult only, and I was like, oh, that's why I'm not seeing it in Blitz. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? So Kevin, he's got a sharpened steel of his own. That'll +1 to the next attack. Or excuse me, +3. I said +1, but it's most definitely +3. How's everybody else doing there today? If you're having a good time, let me know. And who do you got on this match? I keep forgetting to ask. Who do you got? Do you got the Kevin Kasai Sabers? Or the Dawn Blade Corey with the Dorinthia? I think I have to give this one probably to Kevin with the new Kasai cards. Slice and dice. Real good. Corey has to get a little Oracle's check there for Kasai. And it's basically Kasai's second swing costs 1 less resource. Sabers means it's free. And Kevin will gain a copper for every weapon. I believe it's every weapon that hits. Something like that. Close enough. Close enough. The new cash-in effects. The new coinage. Or the currency going on in the Fab universe there. In the Wraith. Whatever you want to call it. Has been increased as we finally got the silver tokens in the Everfest. So Sabers here, it's looking pretty good. 5 for 1 attack on 2 cards, not too shabby. Potential to go up to 6 if blocked by a attack action card. But keep an eye out for Slice and Dice. Slice and Dice is the big one there. Corey goes no blocks. Kevin tisks a little bit as he glints. He wanted that draw effect. That's going to give that Sabers go again. Corey will take 5. Kevin gets 5 damage across. First blood. Uses the go again to go into the other Saber. Kevin really did want the draw. Corey said, Skullcap for 2. That makes it easy. Dynamo counter goes away, though, because Kevin attacked with 2 weapons this turn. Or attacked twice. So that'll be a nice recurring source of block there for our double sorted or sabered lady. You might honestly say those are some light sabers because they can kind of come in for free. Okay, no, that's a different universe. I'm sorry. But Adam, what was up this fight about, my man? Well, if you're still awake, if I still got you, they just outside duking it out, throwing it down. Just having a good old early morning scrum. Is that what it was? Corey, though, on his turn, sharpened steel dawn blade, leaving 2 floating. 1 card in arsenal there. And 1 card in hands. Actually, no, excuse me. 2 cards still in hand. I'm sorry. Woo, math is bad. Math is rough today. No idea, says Adam. Hey, fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Corey's own glint. After no block, Kevin will take 6. Nobody's triggered reprise yet. Wow. Well, I mean, Kevin technically enabled it in the previous turn. Oh, Adam likes a super spicy Valda deck. Oh, I'd love to see it. I would love to see it. Hey, that new Bravo star of the show seems to be killing it in Classic Constructed too. That's pretty spicy as well. But I want to see this Valda deck. I think that would be pretty awesome here. We have, after the Dawn Blade there, just another Dawn Blade coming in naked for 3. Kevin says, I'll overblock a little bit. Let me get 7 in there. Kevin said he picked the wrong card. What did you pick there, Kevin? What did you pick? Also lets us know in German it's 7 as well. Corey over here, considering whether he wants to go off on it. I think 7 actually was a great break point here. Tear Asunder into Pulverize. Oh! 8 Seismic Surge tokens you were able to generate too. Woo-hoo! Oh man. Solid. All right, sorry, dealing with some ads. So we may be getting a couple more players in today. We may top out at quite a bit. Oh, Stroke of Foresight here from Corey. The price was active. Puts him up to 6. Still 1 short. It's possible here he was sitting on a Singeing Steel Blade. Oh, Corey wanted to fire off just to take a look at the cycle effect. Either switch out the card in hand and or look for more attack reactions you can maybe get over there to pump it up above. Looking for that counter is what he was doing. And also potentially just teching up that arsenal slot. Oh, wow. You play the cash in and even pay the 4 costs to draw 2? No, you don't. You're talking about smoking something. No, I'm messing. It could get spicy. I think card draw is underrated right now. I think it's a sleeper. I hate to say he confirms it. He does it. Hey, I think card draw is real important. Up in your resources. That's it. That's literally this game. It's all about resource management. We're gonna break it down. Or you could consider it something like that. So not bad to get an extra 2. Technically, it's a good rate. It's technically, I think a good rate. Let's see, cash in and 4 resources. You get 2, potentially up to 6 more in the attack. You technically plus on resources. So you never know. I like it though. You have to see it, Adam. We'd love to have you back. You might have to take a nap in the middle of the day one time and have a come back. Showcase the deck, or I'll get you in on a nice little friendly match here throughout the week. I'll get you there. Corey over here, Blue Warriors Valor. That's gonna be +1 on the Dawn Blade. On hit, go again. So coming in 4, says Corey. Kevin not too excited about that. Go again, look. So we'll see where he goes with that. Remember, Corey did cycle a card out on the previous turn and choose to Arsenal this. Missed the breakpoint on damage by 1. Tells me he maybe has an attack reaction that he couldn't pay for on the previous turn. It was possible that he was looking for an Iron Song to be able to do it for free. Now, Corey does still have all of his equipment, though. Something to keep in mind. Still has his Courage and the Brave Forge. Kevin says, no reprise trigger, blocking 4. Again, I think if we put Corey on the Iron Song, it was likely, it would have to have been drawn. Corey says, I will come in with a Singing Steel Blade. Yeah, so Kevin actually, by blocking for 7, super plus up there. Well, sort of, actually. Because Corey could have. Oh, no, he was out of resources. He was out of resources to be able to go singing into Iron Song on the last turn. So Kevin's 7 block was actually crazy good. Actually, hold on a second here. All right, yeah, did not get the search with the singing. So Corey double stacked it. Kevin asked for Iron Song responses there in the graveyard. There's none. There's none. So 13-0 after that attack. Or after that hit. Kevin's like, do you have it or not? The real question is does this Dawnblade get counters? And I think it's probably worth it to throw some equipment out. Or throw some cards out. Kevin blocks for 6. I don't know if he needed 6. I don't know if he... Blade Runner, actually, also. A really good card to keep an eye on. We just saw Kevin throw one away. Kevin didn't really care about that because he's going Nourishing Emptiness for 6. Dominate. Yeah, that's a good turn. That's a good turn indeed. Maybe would have liked to see that. To see a Saber hit and run Nourishing Emptiness instead of blocking. Allow your opponent to get the counter for this type of turn. But Kevin taking more of a long-term approach to it instead of trying to race it down. It's like, we'll just grind this out. So grinding he does. Adam, how are your pools, man? For Everfest, did you get anything spicy? You get anything good? Well, you obviously got the Valda, but you get anything else after that? Corey throws a route and 2 equipment on it. Fraction Boulders and Courage being the 2 equipment. That will block up the 6 through the Dominate. Kevin says, all right, Arsenal pass. So both players taking it very grindy. Corey says, you know what? That means Spoils of War. I want to give this Dawnblade +2 and go again. Great card there. For only 1, it's really above rate. Technically, you get those coppers too, which now can do a lot more. You may actually start seeing Dorinthias start to actually track what currency they generate. Some nice new Everfest cards. That does it. The shield and the gold foil Bravo. Oh my god, you lucky man. I opened 2 cases and all I got was the shield. And then somebody else down the way got 2 fabled out of 2 cases. And I was like, well, I might as well just return all my boxes. And you bought the rest? Yeah, if you bought a couple days ago, it would have been perfect. James here, actually, he bought a whole bunch as well. Because prices were super low. It was a race to the bottom there for a minute. So it was perfect to buy up on the singles. I considered doing it myself, but I was like, I'll wait and see. I only play 1 deck in Blitz and Classic Constructed. I only have to make 6 card changes, so it didn't really matter. Maybe I'm short one. Unfortunately, I got more of the foil Majestics for the card I needed than I did. I actually got 0 of the regular Majestic that I was looking for. That's the Aether Wildfire. Kevin here, block 6. So Don Blade didn't hit. So Corey says Sigil of Solace. Actually, no, excuse me. It did hit. I'm sorry. I've been busy yapping. Kevin took a hit. Blocks a hit. Sigils says Corey up to 16. So 16 to 8. Corey jumps up. Corey jumps up double his opponent's life total. And Kevin's like, you know what? It's a mentor. Do we even have the mentor? I don't think so. It's not in the normal card list. Oh, God. I believe all of his attacks get +1, and every time they hit, he gets counters on 3 counters. It's destroyed, and I think he gets a specialization and goes to the arsenal. So he'll be looking for that new Everfest specialization. Corey's still looking it up. So +1. Kevin says spoils of war. Yeah, you and me both for all of that for the for the mentor. Hey, somebody's got to play them. They're tough to come out. They're tough to make work, but if you can, you got it there. But yeah, so my Aether Wildfires, I'm gonna have to rock 2 foils to Minerva there. I suppose War plus Kasai leaves 1 floating there for Kevin. He's only got 1 copper himself, though. That shows how defensive Corey's kind of been. We're looking at Minerva there. Should be hitting your chat here. Oh, in the house. Contract just got back to me. Hot diggity, look at that. Alrighty. 1 second there. Kevin says, I'm attacking for 4. After that first saber hits, down to 11 falls Corey. Second saber, only for 2. +1, 4? 4? No. 1 win to the Braveforge Bracer. So 1 from Minerva there, 1 from Braveforge. And the saber was free, so coming in for 4 on the second one. Not too shabby. It's a pretty decent rate. So there you go. Minerva hit the chat there for those looking for that. That's out 1 counter, looking for 3 to get that cool new Kasai specialization, which is pretty cool. I said cool twice. What's colder than cold? The Kasai specialization. There you go. Oh my God, I'll see myself out. You know, look. They don't pay me to be to be very cool. I'll just leave it at that. Very hip. They don't pay me at all, to be fair. So that's what you get. You get what you pay for. So oh, I jest. Oh boy. Woo. Anyways, so alrighty, yeah, Corey, he's considering. I think he wanted to look at. I think he's Oracle checking the Kasai. I think it's what, Blood on her hands is what Corey said. It might be. I think so. I think that checks out. I think that checks out in my book. Let's see if we can't find it. Let's see. Pull that one up there. Send it. Blood on her hands. Yeah, there it is. Kasai specialization from Everfest. It's 0-4. You gotta freaking squint. I can't read that either, guys, though, but you do destroy coppers for it, which Kevin goes up to. Oh god, he hit a lot of coppers. I'm sorry. I had shorted him. He's gonna get a lot of this. Because he can choose each mode twice or each copper. Holy smokes. Yeah, don't let that happen. It's in the chat there for anybody who wants to read the modes. Now you're gonna choose twice per copper destroyed. Yeah, that's I guess you can only go up to twice per, actually. Excuse me, if I'm reading it correctly. So now that I'm looking at it, so you actually up to 6 coppers you would need to destroy to get the full effect. Still pretty good though. You can attack twice on both your weapons. Go again. I mean, you don't even have to choose that twice, to be fair. So you really only need up to 5. You really only need up to 5. Yeah. Oh, no. You would, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, up to 5 coppers is the max on that one. I mean, you can destroy up to 6, to be fair. Well, I mean, you can destroy as many as you want, but once you destroy 5, that's the maximum amount you get there. Oh, God, while I'm yapping here, Corey's trying to end the game on us. Corey, we're waiting to try to see the specialization, man. You gotta chill. Let us see it. Let my people go. Let them go off. That's what we're looking for. There it is. I didn't finish it right. Iron Sign Determination plus Warrior's Valor means +3 on hit go again with Dominate. Courage of Blade Hold set. This one's coming in for free, so I mean, it might be too early for trumpet music for Kevin here, but it might not. The hole is being dug, and the box is getting ready. I'm maybe lowering them. A very sad day here. Let's see. Kevin has 6 block there. There's a card out of the hand. That's reprise. Oh no. What does Corey consider coming in with? Oh, out for blood +3. Oh no. And that's gonna pump up the next attack this turn by 1. So 3 across, and then Dawnblade will come in for another 6 on the next one. Well, determinations +1, excuse me, so 5. 5 dominating on the next one. Brave Forge +1, so we'll go in for 6. And we'll go in for 6. 6 coming in on another dominated Dawnblade. The Brave Forge Bracers does pull does close the chain. There's the equipment on the chain can't block anyway, so we won't worry about it. But it is good to clean up the board state there when you're playing. Help your opponent know, so that way if there was equipment that could have been blocked, they could have done it. Kevin says, I'll block for 5. Take 1. That'll give the counter on the Dawnblade. Finally. It's there. And look at Corey there, putting the courage in the bin where it technically belongs. As the Arsenal's the last card in hand. Did not have an Iron Song Termination. That would have been pretty money there. Didn't technically really even need it. Got his damage. Gets to save it for later. Kevin, Outland Skirmish into Saber. That says we'll come in for 5 on hit, create a copper. Driving Blade blue is pitched, leaving 2 resources floating. That should have been a red skirmish, so +3. So that's all right there. Dawnblade, or the Saber does not have go again at the moment. Although if Kevin can, if Kevin gets the hit here and he goes and gets the blood on her hands, you likely just win this game right here. Because blood on her hands costs for 0. Well, he would only have 2 resources floating. Well, the next Saber comes in for free. So yeah, he would likely win with blood on her hands. We'll see if Corey... Oh no, Corey's going to only block for 2, take 3. Kevin can win right here. Oh, Minerva gives it +1, so it's 6. Excuse us, 6. We always forget about Minerva. Corey says that's fine. He'll go to 3, and that should end the game. I don't think Corey realized it. Oh man. Kevin did it. Oh no, this doesn't have go again. Oh no, hold on. Hold on a second. The Saber doesn't have go again. Oh man, I totally forgot. Doesn't have the go again. Oh, do you think what do we think there? Stream to be named. Do you run the dynamo for this scenario, or do you just keep the extra block? Because this is a game. That's a game-winning turn with go again on that saber. Did Kevin get 4 block in the boots? Oh wow. Holy smokes. I don't know. That makes me almost even want to play. That makes me kind of want to play the Dynamo. Oh boy. I have to double check that one. Or excuse me, the refraction borders, not the Dynamo. The Violent Dynamo is what he's playing. It's the refraction borders. There we go. That's what I meant to say. Oh man, I think. Oh man, well, I don't know. That's a tough call. That's a tough call there. Corey says Iron Song Determination, which will likely end the game here. Oh, had Kevin been able to play that Blood on Her Hands, he definitely 120% would have won this one. Corey says 5, dominate, +1 from the Dom Blade. And Kevin, that's it. He'll block for 3. Iron Song responsible in the game. Oh, man, I thought Kevin had it. I thought Kevin could get it. But Corey moves it through, showing the nourishing emptiness there after that. As an additional attack should he need it. But there we go. Corey closes it out. Kevin so close yet so far away. We were looking for that Kasai to do it, but Corey says no. You got to stick with the tried and true Warrior. I think that's a cold foil, Dorentia, from the new Welcome to Wraith, or from the Farewell to Wraith event, I think. Unless it's gold foil, and then I just stand corrected completely. So we'll have to ask him and see. But that closes out here for round number 3. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself, because I know I am. Round number 4 will come at you shortly, so don't go anywhere. There's only 4 minutes left in the round, so like I said, it'll go quick. Anyways, enjoy the music.
frustrated, and I make it so damn complicated for myself. My world seems like it's deflating. Oh, but I have to smile throughout it for everyone else. Sometimes I wanna fly high to the clouds, and I just wanna cry, die, and never come down. I'm the silence in the noise, I'm the snowflake in the storm.
Did you know you can play a Name That Song quiz game on your Alexa device? Song Quiz plays short clips from hit songs, and you guess the title or the artist. Just say, Alexa, open Song Quiz. Try it now. That's Alexa, open Song Quiz.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent alongside Streamer to be named, and we're bringing you awesome entertainment for Adam, and Adam specifically, so he doesn't fall asleep. How you doing there, Adam? How are you doing? Good. Glad you're still awake with me here. We got a banger of a round for you. I think that's what the kids say nowadays. I'm trying to keep up with the lingo. Banger of a round here. We got Corey back on the Dawn Blade Dorinthia, staring down Michael. Michael J on the Viscerai. Viscerai, let me tell you what. Last week, Viscerai went absolutely nuts. Keep an eye out for Swarming Gloomvale. Keep an eye out for Gloomvale into a Creepers Read the Runes. I mean, let me tell you what, Viscerai, when you give Runeblade 0 for 4s with a whole bunch of paragraph text for free, like, it turns out it's pretty good. Because we're doing what it already wants to do, so, keep an eye out there, though. It's, wow, Michael here, also defending the correct way against these Dorinthia, throws down 11. The whole hit. One non-attack action in there, only blocking for 2, so... Uh-oh. Judge going down. Judge call. I'll be right back. the be right back button. Yeah, gee, you're right there, Adam. Though the Dory does not see much CC play too much. I'm kidding. That was a pretty good joke there. I'm getting passed along some good material here. But we're back here with Corey and Michael after a nice endless winter interaction there. So I had to go help that one out. But got that issue resolved, and then we get back to the awesome gameplay action here. As no damage is across yet. But Michael says, you know what? It's become the Arc Knight time. He's going for a non-attack action here. Let me guess. Mordred died. No surprise there. Yeah, and maybe Adam there. We will see Dory come back. I think she's like, I don't know. What could you consider her something like elves maybe in Magic, where it's like maybe not always the top, but still has a chance. And like modern Magic, right? Maybe. Yeah, loose similarities there, but I think that might be where it's kind of at. I think the Dory will always have a place, and will always have a chance. I should say that, and given the right scenario or situation, could kill it. But at the moment, it might not be top tier. It might not be top tier. As we see, Michael, he goes Mordred Tide into Sonata. I wasn't too happy about it. Give me a second here, fellas. I am missing something. That was another judge call, but they got it settled. Oh, sounds good there. All right, how are we looking here, fellas? Oh, looking pretty good still. 3 rune chance here. Still 20-20. Still 20-20. Michael stacks up. I don't think this is OTK Viscerai. Not from what I've seen, but you know what? It could be. It could be. I don't recommend it nowadays. I recommend the Gloomveil and just going ham. Like I said, keep giving these rune blades. LSS will eventually learn to stop giving 0 for 4 paragraph text rune blade cards, but maybe for not. But you say, Brim, Gloomveil 0 for 3. But is it really? Is it really? You're likely already gonna get double auras. Something to consider there. So it's more often than not a 0 for 4 go again. And even if it's not, a 0 for 4 is still good. Regardless, straight up, even if it's the last thing you do. Alright, so Corey here says, I want a blue hit and run because I want this Dawn Blade to potentially gain go again. That's what he says. And so it says Dawn Blade for 4 above rate, looking good. But 4 means Michael can block with 2 pieces of equipment, not triggering reprise. Let's see if Corey comes in over the top. I think Corey does need to get some pressure going. Yep, Stroke of Foresight. That's going to +3. No reprise cycle look there. The Dawn Blade will naturally get the go again. Thanks to the Warrior's Valor. I say naturally. Ooh, Iron Song Determination. I like it. Corey says, Brave Force Bracers, a Dawn Blade again for 4. Leaving the card there in Arsenal, which may or may not be an Iron Song response. Alas, it's not. And I think that also is pretty indicative that it is not an attack or reaction that costs 1 or less. There is an OTK Benji deck now. Yes. Yes, there is. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. You just pounce about. Oh, don't tell me Data Doll. Adam, we're going to have to talk if you're thinking Data Doll. Her new specialization is pretty cool, but you need a lot more juice than that to make up for having less resources a turn. You lose 25% of your resources a turn, so Rune Flash here. Rune Flash here for go again. Is what I'm getting told. Yep. Why did we generate a Rune Chan here? Oh, is there a Sonata I'd missed? There was, wasn't there? There was. It's amazing how little damage has already come across. That's what's bonkers here. Adam, you're gonna have to show it. You're gonna have to show me it. I think the problem with the specialization, even though you get those extra actions on it and they're free, which kind of makes up for some of the resource costs, you're just so limited on what you can do. Having only 3 cards in the hand every turn. I think the specialization, correct me if I'm wrong, it has a draw a card but put one back. And it really just needed to be draw a card. And that could have actually made Data Doll something. You just start with a specialization out there and you draw a card as one of your actions every turn. Or potentially do other stuff. But that's okay. LSS has said, we don't really like mechanologists. We're going to make T-Bone and allow you to block with your 0 block equipment. So, yeah. I'll wait for it. I'm waiting to see. It is a nice... I'm looking at it now in specialization as Corey here decides how he wants to block. Yeah, I mean... There's a lot of, like, getting your deck kind of stacking sort of thing and controlling the top of your deck. The problem is there's just not enough payoff right now to really make it worth it. Now, it may mean that you can start to filter your deck. You can start to pull out the density of mechanologist cards with the microprocessor because you get the banish the top and the opting and all that stuff. And you can also, of course, guarantee that you have the mechanologist card there to boost by putting a card from your hand back on top. But it's tough to overcome only 3 cards in the hand though. So we'll have to see. All right. Anyways, as I'm going on here, Michael said, "Let's go Rune Chant or Rosetta Thorn with the Rune Chant coming in 2 and 2. That sends Corey down to 17 after a little bit block up on the arcane, taking the physical, a little mixture of both. 17 all. Equipment starting to get attrition there. Courage still has its block. Brave Force Bracer still has its block, but Michael's 1 counter each on all of his upper torso. Adam, you'll have to send me the list. Or again, come bring it. Come bring it for the play. Oh, you put an item on top of your deck and then you banish it and it comes into play. Oh, I see. With the actual Data Doll ability, right? Oh. See, I don't play Data Doll too much. It's so garbage. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, anyways. I'm sorry. But you could do it twice, technically. Adam hates Roomblade, but yeah, you can do it twice because you gain the action point. That would be interesting to see. It would be interesting to see. Oh, dash is what allows you to start with the item on the field, right? Not Data Doll. So you would still have to find the microprocessor. Oh, well, that's worse than I thought. You got 2 of them in the deck? Yeah. I mean, if you get 2 microprocessors out, though, you're probably moving and grooving on setup. I have to see it, Adam. I have to see it. I'm a numbers guy, so 3 is less than 4, so the numbers don't stack up. The minute they release a hero with 5 intellect, boom. And it better be a wizard, too. Give me a wizard with 5 intellect. Oh, man. I'll see myself out. I know. A merchant with 5. Yeah, I'm waiting for a merchant that's really just like an alchemist that's just throwing items at people. Give me a character that can block or attack with potions and items. Adam hates the chain. All right, so here we go. We got Marvin Skies and a Drowning Dire. That's 5. Go again. On hit, create 3 rune chants. With 1 rune chant waiting in the wings. As Michael tries to drown out Corey. Dire Straits. Oh, got them both. Anywho's. Again, I'll see myself out. I'll see myself back in, though. Just to see myself out. There you go. Did it twice. Oh, but you only have 5 health, too? With the 5-card hands. With the 5-card hand, you might be able to get there in Blitz. That's the sad thing. Give me Kano with, because you need the Kano specializations to make it happen. But give me Kano with the 5-card hand every turn. Oh no. So you're saying there's a chance? I jest. Hey, I just gotta say though, Adam, Rublade aren't going anywhere anytime soon. Because really, even Earth Briar's still pretty decent. Viscerai's still been decent. Chain's still decent, and even if they keep getting hit, they're still just be strong. Oh, nice, the Silver Palms and the Genesis. Oh yeah, there's a lot of look into the merchant. A lot of people have been having a lot of fun with it. I got a buddy that's thinking about building a merchant as well. I tell him maybe he should go with like more of a guardian, but he I think is pretty set on the merchant. I think he's pretty set. So Corey says Naked Dawnblade for 3 as we got 13 to 14 as our life totals here. Corey with a slight disadvantage. So we'll see what Michael wants to do here. I'm not quite sure the number of cards in the hand. I've been too busy yapping about Merchant. Merchant's pretty good though. Well, I wouldn't say pretty good. I think will be fun in Ultimate Pit Fight. That's what I mean by good. I think it'll be fun in Ultimate Pit Fight. In 1v1, I'll be real with you. You ask me every turn if I want to draw a card and you can create a silver. Well, I play a wizard, and so yes, I will take the card. Now, other decks maybe doesn't hurt as much. But I would say yes to that anytime. You can have as many silvers as you want, because you know what? Silvers do not pay for Arcane Barrier. So good luck, have fun. You can't use your silver. You can't cash your silvers out if you get no cards in hand. Oh, merchant offhand that lets you buy health. Ooh. Yeah, like potion up. I'd be okay with that. I'd be all about the merchant. I think they got they got an alchemist. They could literally make an alchemist here. It could get fucking awesome. That's like if I had a chance to design a flesh and blood card, that's what it would be. That's exactly what it would be. It would be an alchemist there. You know, you had to be overpowered. I would just have fun with it. Oh, speaking of overpowered, Corey says, I'm going to hit you for 6 on this overpower. Thanks for triggering that reprise there. Axe sends Michael down to 5. Corey generates a counter on his Dawnblade. The Skull Cap is on, it's done. It's out. It's out of block. Michael, in dire straits, not set up. He does start with a tome. Usually see that in the Briar. Doesn't necessarily help Michael here. It will generate a Rune Chant, though, on a Rune Blade card. As Michael refreshes out the 3 grip. Yeah, I like PvE. You're right, Adam. PvE as well. Still waiting for that mode, though, right? We're still waiting for all that stuff. The Ultimate Pit Fight is still waiting. Sort of. I mean, it's technically, I guess you could figure something out with it, but a lightning mech? Oh. Huh. I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. What are you looking for, though, in the lightning cards? Guess your electrifies would go pretty well. You lose your ball lightnings, unfortunately, but I think it'd be pretty thematic. Lightning mech would be thematic. I think that's pretty standard across fantasy realms. Michael over here says, amplify the Arcanite with 1 rune chant there. Corey takes it. Takes the Arcane down to 12. And then it's staring down to 6 attack. That costs Michael 2 resources to do. Corey says, I'll block 2, take 4. Use my health total as a resource. Falls to 8. Now, the nice thing for Corey here, he still has his courage up, so he can always at least get 1 Dawnblade in for 4 for free. Lots of go again. Yeah, very fair point. Spellbound Creepers here, read the runes. That puts that up to 4. It's a yellow, read the runes though. So generates 2, had 1 in the wings, and viscerize ability. All right, there, just helping out with the rune chant numbers there. Michael did do some arcane damage with these that turn, so Spellbound Creepers does not destroy itself. But Michael now is on the clock with the Creepers. So if Corey can generate a pretty good turn here, and he's got the courage, I would not be surprised if this is the turn we see it. Yeah, that plus boosting and lightning mech, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like more of a steampunk looking mech. What do you think over there? Would you be okay with a steampunk looking mech more? I mean, it's sort of close. It's close. It's close. I don't know. I get too much of a future-y vibe for the steampunk kind of deal on the mechanologist, personally, but maybe I'm wrong. You do rock the steam counter, so I guess technically, right? Technically. Oh boy. Corey here deciding. But yeah, I would still be hyped for the Arcanist. Now the nice thing that Flesh and Blood has is that since it's a hero on hero action, is that they can just use references from all over the place when it comes to new classes. They can just go through the whole D&D lineup. Pathfinder, just down the line. If they really wanted to, all you gotta do is make cards to match thematically. And you got it. Oh gosh, Corey here. Courage, Iron Song Determination, into Sharpened Steel and a Dawn Blade. 8 with Dominate. Michael says, I'm gonna block for 6. Corey gives it Glints to draw. That gives it go again. And it's hitting. So this is likely game over. Corey will take 2. It has go again. The Iron Tongue Determination and the Courage exists for the whole turn. So that's going to be another Dawn Blade coming in for 5 at least. Oh, plus another 3. So 8. Another 8 Dominate, and that will do it. Michael cannot get out. Well, his equipment technically goes back on the chain. But he had already attritioned out from his top half, I believe. So that will do it there. Corey, yet again, finds the win with the Iron Song Terminations. Lets Michael know that, oh man, sorry you didn't get very lucky on your Sonatas. And yep, that's the way it be sometimes. No damage on the Sonatas, and but I know you're happy to see that because I'm super happy to see that. Rune Blade. We could use a few less of them. Nah, I jest. More wizards, what? Anyways, that covers us for round number 4. Round number 5. Oh, an Earth Tree class. You just get some branches and coming in. You know what'd be funny though is if the Earth class music coming across here, Adam. We got some music for you as I'm speaking. Hopefully you can still hear me. It's balanced out. I think it should be. We tested that the other day. It'd be funny to swing with Big Tree if the Brute class kind of like in the a tree class go at each other. So I think it was already balanced, to be fair. Oh, it killed itself. And maybe between songs. Is it really? It's dead? He's dead, Jim. What's
between songs?
I was between songs. Yeah. It was. How's the audio balancing there, Adam? Is the music at the appropriate level?
Now, thinking of ways to tell you I was
Oh yeah, I hear you. Like I said, I'm excited. They left the door open. They left the door open with it, and you know, while stuff technically doesn't rotate here in Flesh and Blood, I wouldn't be surprised if they do power creep it. But then again, LSS is gonna have to sort of creep things a little bit to keep people buying up product to get the game to exist. If nobody buys, oh, it sounds great, awesome. If nobody buys the product, game ain't gonna exist. So I can't condemn them too much for hating on it. Now the Living Legend system, is gonna be pretty cool. Oh, that was loud. Oh God. Yeah, no. But no, there's plenty of ways to expand. How did it sound now, Adam? I think we may have to turn it down a little bit, John. We were messing with the sliders. We blew out some eardrums. Kat, did we blow out your eardrums?
Should be back to where it was.
It sounds good there, Kat? Alright, Kat's saying it sounds good. Adam, I think, saying it sounds good too. We'll see. Oh, we might get some double beat.
No, you should. It's not.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Get them apples. Okay, hold on a second. I'm getting the phone back. What is it? It doesn't work anymore. You break my phone? Oh my God! You hand the ladies your device. She's like, I wanted to check something. All of a sudden, they download and tag your phone and stack it up. Yeah, that sounds fine. You can go ahead and cut that thing. Oh, you're off to bed. All right, Adam. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, my man. It's great to see you. Get some good sleep. Go kill it at some local events for you. Always good to have you there.
At Metro by T-Mobile, we're giving you more. Right now, new and existing customers can get a free Samsung Galaxy tablet. Enjoy high-speed data on your tablet for just $15 a month when you add to an existing line. That's how Metro gives you more. More streaming and more connecting to the ones you love. With a free Samsung Galaxy tablet. Only at Metro. With rebate after 3 months of service, plus tax limited time offer in store only. Not available in Connecticut, Rhode Island, Miami-Dade. See store for details.
I'm the only one alive who get me to the other side.
everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named in the awesome production studio, and it is round number 5. It's been a great day. It's been a great event. It's been awesome. I have enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button for me. Let me know that you're having a great time. And then if you want, come join me in the Discord in the link below, and we can talk all things fab. Get a couple games in if you want. Now, I play the Kano in the Blitz format, so don't get salty on me. But I just here. We got Corey back in black there. Top of your screen against Tobias on the Kasai. It's a second chance. Warrior on warrior action. Technically a chick fight, but I don't know if that's so acceptable to yell chick fight nowadays, or is that ever acceptable? I don't know. I had to ask you. I just here. So we're the ladies are throwing it down again, and we'll see. Tobias thinks he might get it. He's rocking the same equipment, as Kevin earlier. Corey also rocking his usual defensive equipment setup. Did have to make a little bit of changes there for the rune blade, but it was worth it because he came out on top. So let's see if he can't continue to repeat that. Although Tobias, he's trying to take the win in this event, trying to secure it all down and make it happen. We're waiting on turn action. You guys are ready to go whenever. Looks like Corey. He's our man. Dawn Blade for 3. Corey decided whether he wanted to pump it up or not. We'll see. The last couple of turns, or last couple of games, it's been overblocked by a lot in the previous round. 7, says Tobias. That's enough. Corey can maybe get there. Stroke. That goes up to 6. It's possible. Corey, he wanted to just cycle some stuff through actually to get an arsenal card. Okay. Corey's done that a couple times now. It's tough to lose a red stroke in that way, but he likes it. It works for him, and it's doing okay. It's doing okay. Slice and dice, says Tobias. Great, awesome new card here from Everfest in the red variety. So first weapon attack this turn. Gains +1. Your second weapon attack this turn gains +3. And then Blade Runner, an awesome Everfest card we see there going into the pitch zone for Tobias. That can give you go again and a pump to your next attack. If Tobias has a Blade Runner in hand, a red, the next Saber is going to come in for 8. Just 8. Just for 1 cost. 2 cards, 1 cost, because the Saber will come for free, so... Oh boy, I'm liking the new Everfest cards here with the Sabers. We might actually honestly even see, we could potentially see Dorinthia Sabers, Dorinthia Axes with it, or just Kasai going on. Yep, there it is, Red Blade Runner. Gives it go again. And then the next weapon attack this turn gains +3, so it'll be not +3 to this one, +3 to the next one. And Tobias closes the chain, so the armor does go back. Oh, second swing, +4. Oh my god, that's a Saber for 12. 12. Oh my god, no setup, just 4-card hand, just 12. After an attack for 3, like, yeah, just what? Just 15 damage, just like that, you know. Oh boy. Tobias with a money hand there. Technically could even pop the courage and made it 13. Corey says this might be quick. Uh-oh. Tobias saying Corey had the choice, and Corey chose to go first. And Tobias says that's probably the mistake. And I agree with Tobias there. If you're playing Dorinthia, you do want to go second. You do want to go second because Tobias will create one copper token because only one attack hit, and the Dynamo does repair itself there, so to speak. Sheds its damage counter, or -1 counter. Tobias will be able to use that to block up in the future turn, but already 12 points of life advantage. Courage now popped for Corey here. But this is what he took a whole bunch of damage for. Let's see if he comes back. I'd like to see Iron Song. Yeah, speak of the devil, it shall appear. Out of the hands, Corey says. Iron Song Determination. So that'll give +2 and dominate to the Dawn Blade attacks at this turn. Red Warrior's Valor as well. So +3 on hit, go again. So this is 7 dominate. On hit, go again. The only downside here, though, is Tobias is sitting on 2, 4, 5, 6 block on equipment. Tobias can most definitely get there. He's blocking it. I throw even the skull cap here if I'm Tobias. I'm throwing the skull cap on it as well. But 8, it is enough for Corey to get over though. Because Tobias could not have a defense reaction. Stroker's foresight is +3. This puts it up to 10. Corey will take 2 on it. 10 over 8. That it will give Dawn Blade go again. Corey will use the last resource to go into Brave Forge Bracers. All right, so I had to stop that there because Corey, the courage is coming in. Corey can't pay for it. There's no resource expenditure necessary there. Corey technically could have put it into the Brave Forge, but I don't think he wanted to close the combat chain and let all that equipment hit back there onto the side of the field there for Tobias. So there we go there. So 14 falls Tobias. We had him at 10. Did we just mess up the math on that one? Yeah, we just messed up the math on that one. All right, so sounds good there. Tobias's bottom half of his equipment, well, hands below. Everything from the neck down gets an attrition counter there. No surprise in the Dynamo. As we go into Tobias's turn. That was a great turn for Corey, but I don't know if it was enough. But you got to remember, Warrior, just like Guardian, can stay pretty beefy on the equipment. There's a lot of block there. Tobias says hit and run. I want to give this saber go again. Yeah, it makes it kind of a lightsaber, right? Because it can go again, right? Again, different. I'm gonna keep going with that. Sorry, you all are gonna hear it. And then a saber coming in for another 2 after Corey used his head. He put his head into it. Blocked at the first one. Corey says, I really don't like copper tokens, so I'll throw equipment and equipment. Block for 2. And Tobias will end the turn. And the Dynamo will shed some damage. It will repair itself. After arsenaling a card, Corey gets a chance to go here. Has the full grip and 1 in arsenal, so maybe Tobias's the next couple of turns after that monster have not been super crazy. Nothing to really write home about that first turn though. Woo-wee! You take that all day and twice on Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, if you're enjoying sort of the blitz action, you may enjoy commoner action. That's right, I said commoner. Common cards only, heroes of any rarity, except Ira. So check that out Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard All right, Judge Call. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back there. Yet another judge call there. It was really good. Uh-oh. Somebody said they made a mistake here. We're coming into it. Corey, I think. I did. Oh, seeing Steelblade. Or Steelblade Supremacy. Sorry. Oh, Corey forgot it last turn, I think. Is what it was, maybe. Oh, no. Because, yeah, he didn't Arsenal the card, did he? He still had it, right? Yeah, he did. He did. And he had the one floating. Yeah, he also played Determination too. Yeah, Corey. Ah! My man. It seems like he may mismatch his resource. I think he forgot about his courage, making the attacks for free. But that's okay. It happens. It happens. So Don Blake coming in for 6. Tobias says, we're done with this crap. Let me cycle out the hands. We're blocking for 10. Over blocking. Could have theoretically used 2 more pieces of equipment there if he really wanted to. But that's a pretty good card to fade, though. Steelblade Supremacy can get kind of wild. Corey's still thinking about it. It's a lot of block. He needs to make 4, which is going to be tough to do with 3 cards in the hand. It's possible. Singing Steelblade in a route could do it. Okay. Okay, Corey. I see where you're going. You better get that route. Gonna need the route to make this hit. Now, the only problem here is unless Corey has a blue in hand, up to 7 here for Corey. He needs to find, well, either an overpower or a route. That's his only options. Depending on what he's got in hand there. He's got 2 cards in hand, though, so he can definitely... Oh, goes Iron Song response instead. Bumps it up to 10. Corey's still going to have to do extra business. Technically, what happens here is Corey banishes the card and then plays it. Or plays it straight out. Iron Song into Iron Song. Look at that, though. And now Corey will be able to draw and refraction. Corey will draw off the Steel Blade Supremacy. As Tobias agrees with him and falls to 11. And now Corey is deciding whether or not he wants to give this go again. And he does. He does. Pop his refraction borders. Give that go again. Not too shabby there. I would have liked to have seen it wrap, but I don't know if Corey necessarily could have paid for it. And then again, if he does know he's attacking a second time, or could have effectively paid for it. He had 2 cards in hand, so we know he could pay for it. But yeah, double reds, so couldn't even overpower. And wanted to come in with an actual attack here. So Sharpened Steel +3. +2 still with the, or excuse me, +2, yep, from the Supremacy. Puts it up to 9 here. Tobias will not block. As Corey draws from the Steel Blade Supremacy. Tobias falls to 2. Dawnblade gets his counter for the turn. And Corey will Arsenal and pass. Oh, no. Tobias has a sigil on the instep there. Go up to 5, says Tobias. So only 3 under. But man, Corey actually, had he had that in the last turn, he maybe would have get something done. He does get something done, though, as Tobias. Corey generates himself a whole tempo turn and finds himself in the health lead. This could be all she wrote for the other warrior. I was liking Kasai, but kind of 2 Nambo hands back to back through the game for our lightsabers. Because, you know, they swing twice to go again. They got to be the light right now. Okay. Anyways, we're going to keep trying with that. I get so many looks of disapproval around here, you know. There I go again. Yep. anyways. We'll somehow connect the fact that go again lightens the weight of the weapon or whatever. But technically, lightsabers are actually supposed to be heavy, crackling with energy. I recently watched some clips of documentary on George Lucas talking about lightsaber design. That's why in the sequels actually you see, or not sequels, excuse me. That's why in the originals you see inexperienced lightsaber duelists wielding it, and old people wielding it with 2 hands. But as you see in the prequels, most of them are wielding it with 1 hand, more flourishy. But as they get stronger with it, goes to 1 hand. Interesting, right? The more you know, as you get more trained with it. Okay, all right. So question. Oh, correct. We got Iron Star Determination, Dawnblade, Overpower. The one time I was making Star Wars jokes or whatever, distracted, I had a judge question on it. I'm sorry about that took so long. Oh, that'll teach me. Hey, I was having a good time with it. I was having a good time with it. I didn't talk about Star Wars or lightsabers or whatever. I'm a nerd. I know. I hear you guys. I hear it. But that's it. Why it's down to one. Stays alive. The question was there on the skull cap. Skull cap, unfortunately, once they met the same life totals, damage calculation happens later, so it would have reduced it. It would have reduced it. So here we go. Here, Tobias says, "I'm gonna try to claw back in." Goes in with the saber for two cards in hand. So maybe that tells me Blade Runner or Glint. I like Blade Runner over Glint, to be fair, but we shall see. We did see the nice Mentor from the last Kasai here. Yep, Blade Runner, there it is. It's a yellow though, so only a +2 to the next saber. But that does give this one go again. I love that Blade Runner where it's likely to bring back Blade Runner Slice and Dice. Likely to bring back into favor double like maybe Dawn Blade axes or Dorinthia axes, Dorinthia sabers. You never know. I like Dorinthia sabers maybe here in Classic Constructed. Maybe. We'll see. We'll have to see with this hit and run Dawn Blade Slice and Dices. Maybe, but maybe not. I don't know. This is coming in for 4. Corey is considering what can possibly kill him. He says he doesn't think much can right here. I think as long as Corey throws out the Brave Force bracers on it to block one of it, I think he is 100% safe as long as he doesn't trigger Reprise. The only way Corey actually... Well, no, I don't even think Corey can lose even with the block here. Corey might be overthinking it. Yep, blocks for 1 on the bracers. The bias here. Oh, no! Oh, no! In the swing, I didn't even remember that. Oh, no. It's for 0. Oh my god, in the swing! It's a new Everfest card, +3 to the weapon attack, and it doesn't even need Reprise. Happens, you can only play it 2 or more times with weapons this turn, but man, Corey didn't even need to short block it. He only needed to find 1. I think Corey maybe wanted to overkill it a little too much and got caught, but I was in the same way. I got caught too. Oh man, wow. That'll do it for round 5 though. Wow, what a way to close it out. Tobias sneaks it in. So, wow. Well done. But that closes out here. We'll catch you for round 6. Don't go anywhere. Round 6 will come soon.
when I drown. You got my head spinning round. I'm out of control, just hold on. We can make this last a while, but you keep acting like a child. So we can do this one more time, then I'm not gonna do this anymore. Cry on my shoulder and make me feel like I'm the one. So go and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you. Let's just say our last goodbye. For now you can lay down for a while and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you, dear. You got my head off the ground. You pick me up when I drown. You got my head spinning round. I'm out of control, just hold on. We can make this last a while, but you keep acting like a child. So we can do this one more time, then I'm not gonna do this anymore. Cry on my shoulder and make me feel like I'm the one. So go and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you. Let's just say our last goodbye. For now you can lay down for a while and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you, dear. Let's just say our last goodbye. For now you can lay down for a while and cry on my shoulder, so you can find someone but me to hold you, dear.
Body Armor and the Mamba and Mambasita Sports Foundation share a common belief that all kids should have an equal opportunity to pursue their dreams through sports. With the launch of our new Mamba Forever flavor, Body Armor will officially partner with the Mamba and Mambasita Sports Foundation to support youth sports in communities across the nation, providing resources, guidance, and of course, plenty of Body Armor hydration. We are forever grateful for this partnership and look forward to a bright future for all youth sports. You can find the Mamba Forever flavor as well as other Body Armor flavors at your local Circle K.
Pretend we're long lost lovers, no tomorrow, what a toss. Stop you It's not a case of living the dream when you're chasing it. You play the part
everyone, and welcome back to Uncharted Realms' Friday event. I'm Brent, alongside streamer to be named, and we are gonna close this event out here with Corey. I mean, you saw that one coming against John. Both players here are gonna try to take the win in this event. There's a lot of 4-1s, I think. 4-1s at the end here. So a winner was not decided yet, and so the last round will decide it. So spiciness here as we got another warrior on Runeblade action. Another Dorinthia v Viscera. We'll see if Corey can't take another win. He got snuck out, I think, in the last round, so to speak, against Tobias there with an in the swing, in the middle of the swing. Maybe you gotta extrapolate a little bit on that one. That's okay. But yeah, to sneak out a win there, thought he was covered. Corey was definitely safe enough to be able to throw cards out there. Could have kept himself alive, but alas, was going for that overkill, and not necessarily got greedy because you never normally see it, but that's okay. Corey here going first again. Spoils of War, Dawnblade coming in for 5. John just says, I'll Black Knight. I think Corey has been choosing to go first lately. He did say he's a rather new to Dorinthia kind of as a whole, but I think he is learning today. Definitely doesn't necessarily want to go first. But it does give him that extra resource, that card in the arsenal, so he's not unhappy about that. Not unhappy about that. If you had a great time today, let me know by hitting that like button. For those watching back on the VODs, I hope you enjoyed yourself there with the awesome gameplay action. And as usual, come down and hit the Discord link in the description below. Come join up some events. Come hang out with me on the server. Run 2 a week. Run our own. Friday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Blitz. And then we also bring you coverage of Out of the Box Gaming's Armories on Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can find those both in the Discord. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, and we would love to have you there. So John, let things off with the Sonata, Finding Swarming Gloomveil. Corey will prevent the Arcane here from the Sonata. The Swarming Gloomveil will generate an aura when it's played out there for the Viscera. Yeah, there we go. Swarming Gloomveil, so that's 0 for 3, go again. But let me guess, we're going to see Spellbound Creepers into Read Runes here. Possibly. There's a paragraph of text on the Gloomveil. We'll go through it. So basically, Gloomveil cares about auras you create. So if you have played or created 1 or more aura this turn, you get go again. 2 or more get +1. 3 or more, and it hits. The opposing hero can no longer prevent arcane damage. Now, to be fair, Gloomveil does have to attack a hero, so no getting the effects on the ally for the third effect. Oh, wow. Corey risks it for the biscuit and goes no blocks, taking 3. Oh, wow. Revel comes up. Into another Gloomveil. Oh, man. Oh, gross. Actually, here, I think John did Gooferino it a little bit. It should have been Revel. Yep, that's it right there. Revel in the Runeblood. It was John could have done the Spellbound Creepers. Revel in the Runeblood. Give the last Gloomveil the additional +1 and on hit effects after Corey called no blocks, but still doesn't necessarily even need it, as John here will get this Gloomveil in. It's coming in 0 for 4, go again, and 6 rune chance, so coming in for 10 damage. And on hit, Corey will not be able to prevent arcane damage. I believe Corey is reading through the card at the moment. That means that the next rune chant and the arcane damage from Rosetta Thorn are going to get in there for free. Corey will prevent 5 of the arcane, take 1. And now Gloomveil coming in here for 4. Basically, John will probably take the arcane anyways, but he'll block 4 up, keep it safe. Now John has the decision. Yeah, Rosetta, 2 and 2 plus a rune chant, 5 damage represented. here from John. What a great turn here from John, but both of his Gloom Veils are gone. Something to consider there. This is where John maybe done goofed it and should have Spellbound Creeper the initial Gloom Veil. His creepers would have stayed, but John would have got a lot more damage in there after Corey did not block the initial one. So still gains to be made. Still gains to be made, so to speak. But still works out pretty well. John will have his Spellbound Creepers for later, should he need them. They might just become block fodder now at the moment. Or a potential way to get an extra couple of rune chants in there with the Read the Runes. Or whatnot there. But John may have been able to really put a hurting on. I think that's a definite quality use of your boots there. And they would have stuck around, at least for that turn. They probably would not have stuck around for the rest, but being able to stick them around once and then use them to block on this turn would have been pretty decent. Corey would have taken another 6 damage. Let's see here. He would have taken another 6. Yeah, I think it's just another 6 damage, right? Because that's just the arcane. Another 5. Another 5 damage. Would put Corey down to 6. Because that's actually all that was blocked in the arcane department, right? Yeah, because Corey just blocked the physical, took the arcane after that. So would have put Corey down to 6. It would be 20 to 6 at the moment. John would have a counter on his creepers. So I would have taken that. I would have taken that every day, twice on Sunday. Throw the creepers out here to block with and moved on. But John here is not rocking grass for the Arcanite. It's rocking the new Quill Hand, which generates you 2 rune chants. Which is pretty decent, if you ask me. So actually John could have popped the Quill Hands as well there on the first Gloom Veil. So it could have been 7 damage. Could have sent Corey down to 4. I like those odds. All for a Spellbound Creepers and a Quill Hand. But alas, Mordred-Tide. Oh, Dark Knight. Become the Arcanite. Getting rid of an attack action there. John has no cards in hand at the moment, but he can get a non-attack action, which is going to be Read the Runes. That'll pump him up. That'll pump him up all the way up to 8 rune chants there. So Read the Runes generate 6 plus 1, so 3 plus 1 from the Mordred-Tide, 1 plus 1 from the Visceri. So up to 8. John just going through his turn there. I think you also think about Quill Hand in there too, right? Get an extra 1, go up to 3 there. But that's okay. John keeping it. Normally you would think, okay, if the Gloom Veils weren't already broken, you would keep the Quill Hand for the Gloom Veils to give them go again +1 guaranteed there with the Quill Hand. But since they're both already gone, I feel like you could get some extra use out of that. But that's okay. Sitting on 8 rune chants. Corey's at 11. And don't let me be too critical. Players, these guys play rather well already. There's just some minor things that you can optimize. You know, min max, so to speak. Everybody's looking for the positive. So there's always pros and cons for everything. Pros and cons. Could always be saving stuff up for later though. But both of these guys do awesome. We love having both. We love having John in here. Usually, I know it's a little strange sometimes to see that camera, but he's an excellent player. Corey showcasing Dorinthia pretty well. As he goes Yellow Warrior's Valor into Red Sharpened Steel into Dawnblade for 8. On hits go again. I don't know how many cards he has in his hand yet. No block, says John. Takes 8. That closes down the life total gap there. Oh, Refraction Bowlers, maybe? Does Corey have the card left in the hand? I'm not sure. He does. Look at that. Oh, that was a termination. Oh, wow. Iron Sound determination. No courage there. How much is determination? It's only 1, right? Or is it 2? It is 2, isn't it? I can't remember there. There we go. Oh, it did not even... So it already had go again thanks to the Warrior's Valor. So Corey just came in straight with 3. John says no blocks, so no reprise trigger. And Corey goes, okay. Sounds good. I'll take my counter. I'll sit at 11. John goes to the quill hand up to 10. So, yeah, definitely missed out 1 quill hand there. Or 1 rune chant there on the previous turn. But that's okay. It also might have affected what it was doing. Oh, become the Arc Knight. Going to get a Sonata. Oh, he's going for the Blood Sheath big old Sonata. All right. Nope, here we go. Blood Sheath pop. Yep. Sonata it is. X equals 5. The Viscerai triggered ability technically there to generate 1. Ooh, a lot of mixture up there. So far, so good. We're 4 and 4. Oh man. Corey will take 4. I don't see a lot of go again in there, but I do see a 9th. There we go. John remembered his Viscerai rune chant there from Sonata. And John says, I will play the 9th blade. Should be 11 total rune chants. Yep. 1 in the back. Yeah, 1 in the wings. That leaves John with a whole bunch of cards in hand there. Corey thinks it's enough. I agree on that one. That's a lot of damage. That's 20 damage. Max Corey can block here is not enough. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. So we're gonna say, hey, thanks everybody for coming out today. I don't want to keep you too long. We're just waiting. Corey saw the writing on the wall as well here. He's going to see if he can't survive through this turn, but mathematically, I just don't see it happening because John should also have a non-attack action he can use on the Spellbound Creeper, potentially. So Corey here will block 5 of the Arcane, fall down to 1, and John says, Creepers, Murder Tide. Gives him the go again. Comes in with another attack and closes out. So, want to say, hey, thanks everybody for coming to play. It's Corey. Concedes it up. And dies at the same time. It's close. Double explosion there for my League of Legends players. But we had a great one today. It was an awesome event. John cleans it up at the end of the day. Looking not too shabby. Gloomvale. Gloomvale. Looking good. You know, Runeblade TCG. But that was 6 rounds of awesome Blitz action. Check back in Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some Commoner. Another 6 rounds of Commoner. So it'll be fun. But on behalf of myself, James, and John, we want to say thanks for coming out. Thanks for having a great time. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody.